And then the last game of the night, the Titans at the Rams, folks. Once again, stop disrespecting this Titans team. We have gone 4 weeks of taking the Titans with the points every single week, and they win outright every single week. That is absolutely cash, folks. We have made a boatload off of this Titans team, folks. Stop disrespecting the Titans. And I tweeted this out last night. If the Titans are not minus 20, we are going to officially predict the line at Titans minus 20 this week. If it is anything under Titans minus 20, we will take it as disrespect, and we will once again go and rob Vegas blind off of their immediate disrespect. So Titans get the win 28-16. Absolutely fantastic. Ryan Tannehill goes 19 of 27. Let's get that completion percentage. 19 of 27, folks. 70% completion percentage. Only 143 yards. The defense was really the main focus here for this Titans team, picking off and forcing a lot of turnovers by the Rams. But Ryan Tannehill, 143 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Interception came real early on their first drive of the game, and the Rams only score 3 points out of it. So not the greatest there. And nobody fumbled here, so only that 1 turnover. And then who was running the ball here? Well, obviously no Derrick Henry, so Deontay Foreman, 5 carries, 29 yards. Then Jeremy McNichols, 7 carries for 24 yards. But then Adrian Peterson, 10 carries for 21 yards. And, I mean, what an absolute great job here. Once again, shout out to Frank I was going to say Frank Vogel. That is not his man. Shout out to... Oh, man, the Titans head coach. Why is it blanking me right now? Vogel. Vogel. It sounds like Frank Vogel, and it's not. Oh, man. Shout out to the Titans head coach. I apologize for beefing on this man's name. I guess I got to Google it. Titans head coach. I got to get the name right, folks. I got to give this man the right amount of respect this man deserves. Mike Vrabel, there it is. Mike Vrabel, huge shout out to this man. I mean, you sign Adrian Peterson and then you give him the ball on the 1 yard line for him to kind of go and score it. I mean, how fantastic. Didn't do anything great all game running the ball wise, but on 3rd and goal, line him up, hand him the ball. Thank you for signing with us. Thank you for kind of, not doing Dancing with the Stars. So we're going to kind of give you, a touchdown for thanking you. So once again, it's just Mike Vrabel is such a great head coach out here. He deserves so much credit for what he's been doing. Lost his offensive coordinator, brought a new one in, and this offense has not lost a step. The defense is so freaking good as well. Mike Vrabel deserves so much credit for a head coach. I mean, we can put, obviously Bill Belichick and Andy Reid, but I really say Mike Vrabel is like number 3, folks. Maybe even over Sean McVay, and I know that was a little crazy to say, but I would kind of say it. I would say it. So well done. And then who was Ryan Tannehill throwing to? A.J. Brown, 5 catches, 42 yards. Julio Jones, 4 catches, 35 yards. Jeff Swain, 4 catches, 29 yards, touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akeen, 1 catch, 14 yards. And Jeremy McNichols, 3 catches, 11 yards. Overall, the defense got it done, picking off Matthew Stafford twice. They have any fumbles? No fumble recoveries? Okay. So just the 2 interceptions by Matthew Stafford. And once again, we have had our concerns about Matthew Stafford's decision making before, so we're definitely going to open him up here in the All 22 when it comes out for our Wednesday film study. We are going to be once again watching Matthew Stafford, the interceptions. I mean, got it taken out so many times. How many sacks did this Titans team have? We had 3 by Jeffrey Simmons, half by Landry, so that's 4 total. Sack and a half by Danico Autry, so we're at 5.5 sacks. The tackle, 4 tackles for losses, all that. So, was Matthew Stafford making the right play, not seeing what was open? I mean, we've seen this man not see wide open things right here. And once again, this Rams team has faced nobody really of great caliber the last month. Now you get a good Titans defense that bends and doesn't break. And we saw that all last night by this Titans team. And, they Titans win. Once again, folks, don't fall just in love with what the national media is hyping up, seeing how they're doing it, getting the information here by Takes by Fans. We truly get the most in-depth in-depth, unbiased look at literally every team, every player, and how they're scoring, how they're moving the ball, and how they're winning, and how they're losing. We think that is a blind spot in the national media, folks, and here we go, cashing in 4 straight weeks of taking the Titans plus the points when everybody was off of the Titans, taking against their points and all that, and they win these games outright. It's not like the Titans, lost by 6 and they had a 7-point spread and they just covered here against the Rams and, plus 7 against the Bills and they only lose by 6. So no, they're winning outright with getting 6, 7, 8 points, folks. All right, and then we get Darrell Henderson rushing. We got to talk about Matthew Stafford. We said his interceptions. Let's see where they came in this game. First interception came in the second quarter, results in a touchdown for the Titans to get out scoring, and then another interception, and it goes for a pick 6, and then they punt, and then another touchdown. So 21 points real quick by this Titans team that really kind of wins them the game, folks. Really, that stretch right there by Matthew Stafford loses them the game. And, we get this by Matthew Stafford. Just not getting it done consistently, making some big blunders, and kind of getting bailed out because he faced subpar teams. They lose against the Cardinals, they lose against the Titans. 2 of the best teams that they faced, they beat the Bucs. So they're kind of 1-2 over their 3 real good competition games, if you will. So let's get his completion percentage up here. He goes 31 of 48. 31 of 48 is 64%, real solid. 294 yards, solid. 1 touchdown, okay. 2 interceptions, not good. Darrell Henderson, 11 rushes for 55 yards. Sony Michel, 7 rushes for 20 yards. And then who was Matthew Stafford throwing to? Robert Woods, 7 catches, 98 yards. Cooper Kupp, 11 catches, 95 yards. Tyler Higbee, 5 catches, 51 yards. Von Jefferson, 3 catches, 41 yards. So love seeing that, him airing it out. But unfortunately, made a couple of mistakes. So Rams lose 28-16. And then we get this stat right here out of this game. In the first game without Derrick Henry this season, the Titans defeated Matthew Stafford and the Rams despite only having 69 rushing yards. That is their fewest rush yards in a win since Week 3 in 2012. A 44-41 win against Matthew Stafford and the Lions. So Matthew Stafford just can't beat this Titans team with no rushing game. What is that all about? So Titans get the win. We will still be betting the Titans next week, and I can guarantee you they won't get any points next week, but we will swallow all the points.